We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
So stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Now at the plate, Lou Brock. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Standing in now, Stan Musial, as he'll take a look at ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here it comes on 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Set, here's the 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And this throw gets away from him. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in, Rogers Hornsby, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-2 now. Brock at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Here's the payoff pitch. Arenado has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Adam Wainwright will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup. Settling in now, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Now here's the pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jorge Gonzalez.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Wainwright's ready. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Smith is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First offering on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 6. Line drive to center field. Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now here's the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll try again. 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
In now, Enos Slaughter. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Bichette has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Tommy Edman.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 2. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Dante Bichette. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Back up the middle. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Wainwright into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Trevor Story steps in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Colorado. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. At the plate, Adam Wainwright.
For St. Louis, the pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
First pitch on its way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Popped up. Helton has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. So far this season, Smith brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
1 ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Count still at 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Lou Brock. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Stan Musial, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch coming. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Chopped toward the second baseman. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Dom Nunez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Nunez stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Here's the 3-0.
Hey.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
The pitcher, Kyle Freeland, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Ready for another chance? Todd Helton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Brock's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Blackmon brings in a batting average resting just under .320 and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
For the current campaign, Blackmon comes into action sporting a slugging line above .650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly, this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Jorge Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. Smith is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Arenado is under it. He's got it 1 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Story brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Coming to the plate now, Enos Slaughter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. In now for Colorado, number 2. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, number 2.
First pitch on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Dante Bichette. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. There he goes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Brock. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Wainwright comes set. Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. And now this is bobbled in left.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ready with the 1-1 to short. Smith is up with it. Hornsby's got the final out of the inning, and that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Tommy Edman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Popped him up. Nunez has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Adam Wainwright, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball one, taken just off the inside. A 1-1. And it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Still 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Ready once again, Ozzie Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
In now, Lou Brock. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Freeland is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Todd Helton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he takes a called strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Rip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Jorge Gonzalez, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, number 2.
Standing in now, number 2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Slaughter moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante.
Digging in, Dante Bichette. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 2 and the Cardinals nothing. So striding in, Stan Musial. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bichette is there, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Blackman, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Enos Slaughter. Liner in there for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jake McGee trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jake McGee.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 2-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Three and 1. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rockies are out in front 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Brock. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Left side. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away.
The catcher, number 3, John Nunez.
Now in the box, Dom Nunez. Wainwright looks in. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Ryan Helsley will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Daniel Murphy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Daniel Murphy.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Colorado. James Pazos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Albert Pujols is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Albert Pujols.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Pazos is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. That evens it up 1-1. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's 6 out.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Andrew Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
21, Andrew Miller.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Todd Helton.
Todd Helton.
Now here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. One and 1 to the Rockies first baseman. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
No strike.
And that's in there, 2-1. And the pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Musial will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Gonzalez.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Gonzalez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 2 would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping into the box, number 2, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Nope, at the ball.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Rockies strand one as the lead remains 3-1. Scott Oberg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 45, Scott Oberg.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Stan Musial.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's in
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
To the plate now, Rogers Hornsby. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oberg rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to third. Arenado's got it. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. And it's 1-1. Popped up. Helton in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Paul Goldschmidt would be next. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. John Brebbia will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
John Brebbia.
Striding in, Dante Bichette. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette.
1-1.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dante Bichette becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Estevez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 54, Carlos Estevez. Now playing third.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1-0 the count.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Ina Slaughter. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Estevez stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Lane Thomas will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Lane Thomas.
Into the box, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. None out, runners at first and second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here comes the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Colton Wong will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 0-2 once more.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Here's a line drive. That is caught. Oh, my. They'll strand the tying run at third, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Colorado used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Freeland gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Carlos Estevez hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.